Okay, so that's very interesting that you brought that up, because that was gonna be my next question, which was about piracy of fonts and
Yeah.
how people use it without realizing that something is a paid font, something is free, because almost every font, you're more likely to find a download font website saying that they're free,
Yeah.
rather than saying that you can pay for it. And there are most of the fonts there, I assume, are fonts that you would normally pay for.
Yeah.
How do people get around that from the designer point of view? But secondarily, how does someone as a user, how do I know that I'm actually legally using a font?
What designers do, are they, or even non-designers, because font usage is not limited to only people who design. Um, you might be like, oh, I really like this design. Oh, this is the name for it. Let me go Google it. And moment you Google the name of a font, it's very likely that you'll get, a Da font or this very random site which says, oh, you can download it from here. And you download it not realizing that, this is something that you've done that is illegal. Which is understandable, which is something I know I've done in the past as well, before I did a master's in typeface design. Um, and I get that to an extent because there's been a lack of education. I know me as an undergraduate student was not told that, oh, you need to buy licenses to use these typefaces. I think that was not something that we were educated about. And it was something that I learned over a period of time by reading blogs online, by looking up, like seeking this information more than anything else. But no one explicitly said this was wrong. And also, once I started designing fonts, I saw the value in paying for these. I saw the difference in a paid font versus a free font. There are like the quality of the design is improved, but also sometimes if you download these free fonts, you'll find numerals missing, or it might only have an uppercase and the lowercase is not there. So if you pay for a font, you get a really good quality product that you can use across multiple projects. So think of it more as an investment of a tool, especially if you're a designer.
I think you've got to both. One was from the point of the designer, and one was from the point of the end user. So how does the end user know what they're downloading is free or paid? How do they know what? I mean, sometimes it's not a website that's very well designed that says they give free fonts.
Yeah.
You don't think of it as a shady site where it's actually pirated.
No, ideally, with every font file that you download, you will have something known as a EULA file along with it. It's usually a README file. A EULA is a end user license agreement, which comes with a whole bunch of softwares. Usually, when you download any software and you hit that I agree at the end of this really long list of things that you've not really read but you agree, that's somewhat what the EULA is, that comes with every legal file, every legal font file, and it sort of describes where all are you allowed to use it, because you can use something for print only, you could use it for the web, you could host it on a server, you could use it for ebooks. So fonts have a whole range of applications these days. And EULA sort of covers and governs where you can and cannot use it. And then you can buy licenses for these different uses as well. So, which is why you would ideally then ask a designer to help you through this process, because the designer is supposed to know all of these things and make those informed decisions that will sort of, so that everyone is safe in terms of legal speak.